In this tutorial, we will learn what are trackbars and why trackbars are very useful in thresholding. We will again execute this program. This is the program which we have used in previous tutorial for color thresholding of an RGB image. So this is the output. And the program was written to filter out the green color. In this program, I have taken the values of RGB for this green color from internet. So this is pure green. If we have some intermediate color, then we have to do hit and try. We have to again and again put some values over here, try some values over here, and again run this program to see whether our desired object is filtered out or not. And this is very much time consuming task. You cannot do hit and trial again and again for a particular color. This will decrease the efficiency of the program. So there is a special function available in Opencv which allows us to set the RGB values during execution of the program. That is, during runtime of a program, we can change the RGB value and see the effect. This will reduce the time, and also we can do the dynamic. So now I have added trackbar to this program. Now let us run it and see what happens. So we have executed a program, and this is trackbar. This is output window. This is minimum value of blue, maximum value of blue, minimum value of green, maximum value of green, minimum value of red, and maximum value of red. And we can set all these range from this slider. So the benefit of trackbar is, in case when we are not using trackbar, we have to again and again run the program and check our guessed value of RGB. But here we can run the program, and on same time we can change the value of BGR to detect different colors. For example, for green color, if you remember, we have used minimum value of BGR as 0 and maximum value of BGR as 100, 255, 255. Let us see if we set that range, then we get a desired result or not. This was 255 and this was 100. So here we go, green color is detected. And the main advantage of using trackbar is, on same time we can detect different colors also. For example, if we want to detect this color, we can simply set the trackbar like this. Or see, here we are somewhat little bit closer to detect this color. So we can play on this trackbar easily to detect different colors. So for detecting red color, see, we have detected red color also. For detecting blue color, we can again set this trackbar and do blue is equal to full to 55 and reduce green and red. So we have detected blue color also. So it is clear that by running the program only once, we are detecting 3 different colors. So it is far better than not using a trackbar. So trackbar is now very important for color thresholding, or I should say dynamic color thresholding. So this is the syntax. Let us understand the syntax of the trackbar. Here we have defined initial values to minimum maximum values of BGR as 0. So we have initialized the variables which will store the minimum and maximum values of BGR. Here we have created a window for a trackbar. This is the function given in Opencv to create trackbar. So the first slide which we have seen on running, that is this expression corresponds to this slider. Similarly, this expression corresponds to this slider, this expression for this, and so on. So in this expression we have defined the name of the slider as blue one, or we can define it blue minimum. This is trackbar 1, that is, it is saying to this slider to go into the window trackbar 1, and here is the value which we want to change. Here we want to change the value of blue minimum, so it is given, and 255 is the maximum value of the slider, means it can take up to 255 values. After defining track bars, we have defined our input and output images. We have read the image from a folder. We have displayed the input image. Now remember, the most important thing in using track bar is using while loop or any type of loop. Why? Because when we run the program and change the value using track bar, we are dynamically changing the values of BGR during the execution of program. So every time while loop will repeat itself, the values of BGR will update themselves. Otherwise we will not use the while loop. Once we set a value to the BGR, it will remain same, and we cannot change it during the execution of program, or at runtime we cannot change the value of BGR. And here is our in range function inside the while loop, and here we don't need to give a specific value. We can simply write the name of the variables which we are using in track bar. So this is the syntax. After that, display the output image, and remember, display this output image inside the while loop, so that every time values are updating, means we are updating the values through track bar, it should be displayed on the output window. So output window or output image should be displayed inside the while loop, and it should also be released inside the while loop, so that simultaneously memory is cleaned up. And rest of the syntax you already know. So this is a program for color thresholding of an RGB image. This is one more example of using track bars for color thresholding in RGB image, but this time I am not taking an image, I am taking a live video feed from my webcam. Remember, if there is written 1 in this bracket, then video feed will be taken from your external webcam. If here it is written 0, then this function will take video feed from your internal or inbuilt webcam. I am using 1. So let us run this program and see what will happen. So here we have something written on a whiteboard. So let us set the track bar. You can do it in any way you want. So let us set the track bar and see the magic. So here we get the black color filtered out. Again and again setting these sliders is also a time consuming task. So I have a trick for you for getting the RGB values of a desired object very quickly. Here our desired object is yellow. So the trick is, first of all, put all these sliders at their maximum values. That is, slider which represent maximum value of blue, maximum value of green, and maximum value of red. Put these sliders at their maximum value. And now start from the last slider and reduce its value. Reduce its value up to the point where our desired object should not look black. So at this point our object is start to looking black. So this is the minimum point for this slider. Now go to the slider which represent maximum value of green and try to reduce it up to the point where your desired object should not be black. So we can this is the point where our desired object is not looking black. So this is minimum value for this slider. Now set this slider. So you can see that it is working, but here black color is also detected. So now you have set all the tabs which are representing maximum value of BGR. Now you have to set the tabs which represent minimum value of BGR. So reduce it up to the point where your object is untouched. You can reduce it because your object is not affecting. Now reduce this tab and see the magic. So we have done the color thresholding for yellow color object successfully.